28 wins, no losses, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. He put together a tremendous 2023, defeating former world champion Caleb Plant in a March slugfest before stopping the previously unbeaten Demetrius Andrade in November. Please welcome the undefeated two-time super middleweight world champion making his light heavyweight debut. Here is the undefeated David "A Monstro" Benavidez. And his opponent representing Baltimore, Maryland, as he most recently stopped Ryan Garcia in round number 7 of their 2023 Super Fight. His record, 29 wins, no losses, 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. He's a 5-time 3-division world champion and the reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. And Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Frank the Ghost Martin heating things up already in anticipation of their showdown for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. We'll invite our guests, our trainers, to join us here at the podium. Once again, things heating up already for this main event in WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Fighters, take your seats. We'll have a chance to hear from both of these fighters momentarily. Using the microphones should be interesting. Want to bring to your attention this live event will go on sale Wednesday, May the 8th, starting at 10 a.m. through ASX.com. Now, this is certainly going to be a sold-out event. Pre-sale tickets will be available this Tuesday, May the 7th, from 10 a.m. Pacific Time to 10 p.m. Pacific Time. Once again, that's through AXS.com. For the pre-sale, you must use the code BOXING. That'll get you in there for this truly, definitely, definitively sold-out event. This event is promoted by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Man Down Promotions. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you one of our hosts here at the MGM Grand. He and his team have done such a terrific job throughout the years. Once again, this is marking the 100th fight here at the MGM. Please welcome Executive Director of Public Relations for MGM Resorts International, introducing Scott Gertner. Tom's on his way to the T-Mobile Arena as we have a big fight coming up later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, my pleasure to introduce to you a famed and colorful boxing promoter. Colorful not just for his style in and out of the ring, but really, by the way, his colorful way of promoting and speaking and delivering the truth. Please welcome Leonard Ellerby.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Amazon, PBC, GTD Promotions, and the MGM. Everyone in the world has been anticipating the return of Gervonta "Tank" Davis. And you ask the question, why? Very simple. He's the most exciting fighter in the entire world. When I think of the face of boxing, I think of him. He's the guy that's having the most impact in the sport, especially with the younger generation becoming new boxing fans. There's a big resurgence of boxing fans that have came to the sport, and we can look none other than to my right. He's the reason why. He's the most talked about fighter in the entire sport, and there's only one reason why. Because he comes and he delivers and gives the fans exactly what they want. He gives them their money's worth. No matter where I go, whether it's soccer games, track meets, youth basketball games, they're talking about one guy. And they're always coming up to me. When is Tank Davis fighting? Ladies and gentlemen, June the 15th, we're going to get exactly what we want to see. And that's another Tank Davis knockout.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the opportunity to Amazon, to BBC, Tom Brown, my friend, my amigo. Well, June 15, everybody thinks that Benavidez is thinking about another fighter, and that's totally true. It's not true. He's thinking about a man that he was a world champion and very proud Ukrainian. And I want to say, peace for Ukrainian. Thank you very much. I see you on June 15.
Excuse me for the interruption, but we do want to get through this. Hey, let me introduce to you the former light heavyweight world champion. We're going to hear from at this time. A record of 20 wins, 1 loss, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former light heavyweight world champion from Ukraine, now fighting out of Southern California, and the current world ranked contender. Please welcome Alexander the Nail Gvozdyk. Alexander, a few words, opening words, please, from the microphone.
Hello, people. I'm so excited to be here again. I'm so excited to get a chance to fight for the title again against a great opponent, top opponent. So I'll do my best to not leave you disappointed, and we're gonna put a great show June 15. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And across the table, before we hear from the two-time world champion, we want to recognize his trainer, who will get a chance to speak a little bit later on some one-on-ones. We want to acknowledge David Benavidez' father and trainer, Jose Benavidez Sr. And now let's hear from the two-time world champion. Tremendous record, 28-0, 24 knockouts. From Phoenix, Arizona, please welcome the undefeated two-time super middleweight champion of the world, making his light heavyweight debut, David El Monstro Benavidez.
What's up, guys? I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for coming. This is a dream come true for me. You know, I've always been wanting to fight on a card with Gervonta Davis, and now that we got it set up, this is going to be the biggest card of the year. Very excited. I got a tough opponent in front of me, Alexander Gvozdyk. He's only had 1 loss to Archer Gvozdyk, so I got my work cut out for me on June 15th. But man, I'm going up there, feel strong, feel great. I'm gonna go capture another title. Thank you guys so much.
I now want to recognize the trainer for the fighter to my left, the undefeated world ranked contender. Like the others, you get a chance to hear from him a little bit later, but Frank Martinsteiner, please welcome first. David, I know you as a longtime boxing fan, respecting the history of the sport as well. Now, what does it mean to you? You're in the 100th fight here at the MGM Grand. You're fighting along with Tank Davis. You mentioned how much that means to you. Tell us a little bit more about this event and what it means to you to be part of it.
Like I said, just for us being the 100th fight at the MGM Grand is a dream come true, and it couldn't have been any better. Gervonta Davis headlining, me co-main event. It's going to be a great fight, great card, and I'm just excited, man. I'm very excited for this. We're definitely going to get the people that want to see it.
Thank you, David. Alexander, you are back on the big stage of boxing for the light heavyweight world championship. How does it feel to be back in this?
It feels just great. You know, this was my goal after my pause, and then I'm come back. This kind of fight, this quality fight was my goal of my comeback.
What does it mean to you to represent your home country of Ukraine in this fight?
It means a lot for me, and I'm great that people gonna know that Ukrainians are strong and brave people, and it means a lot for me.
Thank you. David, why was now the right time for you to move up from super middleweight to light heavyweight?
Well, it was the right time to move up to light heavyweight because I did everything I could do at 168. I've been there for 10 years. But the only other thing I had to achieve was, fighting for the unified world titles. And Canelo Alvarez is holding all of them. So he doesn't want to give me the fight. I've been mandatory for the past 3 years. I've done everything I could do to get that fight. I still haven't got it. So I'm not going to wait around for nobody. I'm going to go and make my own lane at 175, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
David, what are your goals at 175? How far can you go in this division? And is this it? From now on, 175?
My goal is to become unified world champion at 175. And just reign there, and then maybe go up to cruiserweight. So I still have a lot to grow. I'm 27 years old, so I'm still doing a lot in the sport. So I just want to accomplish the dreams I set out for myself when I was a little kid.
Alexander, what have you seen in David Benavidez? What kind of challenge does he present to you?
Well, to be in the ring with him, it's actually a tough place to be, and he's making always relentless pressure, very good fighter, very good puncher. So obviously, I consider him as one of the best pound fighters. So, and it's there not for no reason; it's for a reason. So obviously, it's a big challenge. But I'll be ready. I was training a lot and hard for this moment, so it could be a good fight.
Fantastic. Don't miss it. 12 rounds of boxing. It's Derek James. And now let's hear from the undefeated challenger. His record 18-0, 12 knockouts. He's done everything to earn his spot in this world title challenge. The undefeated contender promoted by Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down Promotions. The current acclaimed world ranked lightweight contender. Please welcome Frank the Ghost Martin. Frank, start us off with a few words. What your thoughts are on being here this afternoon in this upcoming huge event.
It's a blessing just to be here. It's a blessing to get this type of opportunity to come out and, show the world I'm about. I got to take hats off. I appreciate, I appreciate Gervonta Davis, for even taking the fight. I believe they fucked up by taking this fight. But, I do appreciate them giving me this opportunity to, show the world what I'm about. I'm ready to go out and shock the world and do what I do what people think I can't do.
Thank you very much, Frank. We'll get a chance to hear from both of the fighters a little bit later on both the main event and the co-main event in this huge night coming your way, June the 15th. And at this time, we do want to acknowledge Tank Davis's trainer. Again, you get a chance to have some one-on-ones with him later, but we do want to acknowledge him, Calvin Ford. Welcome, Calvin. And now we introduce one of the greats in boxing today. You've heard from Leonard Ellaby explaining why. It's certainly true. His record 29-0 with 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the 5-time 3-division world champion, the reigning and the defending undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
I just want to take my hands out to everybody that came out to this press conference. Amazon Prime, MGM Grand, even David Benavidez. I wanted David Benavidez to fight before. I think when he fought Killer Plant, and at first I didn't know that he was one of them guys. So I actually went to his fight and put the earphones on, and I was told something. So I'm definitely excited to be on a card with someone like him. A guy just like explosive, so I feel as though even if the June 15th, the pay-per-view was $100, it's worth it. I'm not saying that it's going to be $100, but if it was $100, it's worth it for sure. So I'm definitely looking to it from just all around the board, just being back in the ring. I've been off for a long time, and been in jail, I've been on house arrest and things like that. I'm just happy to be back here where I'm comfortable at, where I could be flawless and do what I do best, and that's give you fans the best boxing you've seen up to date. So come June the 15th, I ain't really with a lot of talk. He's trying to show that he's a front runner. So he put it on for the people that he come with, Judge. Because they think they thugs and shit like that. But I'm telling you, it's a different beast in front of him. It's a different beast in front of him. Nobody that's walking with him, holding him hand in hand, is not going to be able to save him June the 15th. I'm telling you. And there's a lot of shit built up. It's a lot built up. And I'm going to take it out on him. Sorry that it's going to be him. I'm telling you.
I guess we
I see y'all June the 15th.
All right, thank you very much, Tank. Truly, the boxing world is happy to have you back and see you in action. We're going to get a chance to hear from both of these fighters. You get your chance to talk back. But we're going to start with the light heavy. Benavidez versus Alexander Gvozdyk. Now let's move on to the lightweight world title. WBA lightweight world title. Let's hear from our fighters at this time. They've been itching to speak to you and to each other. I'll start with Tank. Tank, you mentioned how much it means to you to be on this fight with David Benavidez, headlining this massive event. That's great to hear from you. I know that you've been wanting to fight for a while. I believe you wanted to fight at the end of 2023. After your fight and your impressive win over Ryan Garcia, what kind of statement are you looking to make against Frank Martin?
I'm just, happy to be back in this. Again, I'm probably happy to be, I'm not thinking, but for sure happy to fight at the MGM. I think this will probably be my second time fighting, but I remember coming to watch Floyd versus Cotto, I believe, and I walked through the front door and I seen all the celebrities and things like that had like mink coats on and things like that. So I always wanted to be a part of something like this. So I'm just grateful to be in this position and also be on this card with another young lion like myself. And we get the fans what they want to see.
Well, Tank, I know you bring out celebrities from all over the world, from all sorts, and it may be summertime, but I think we might see a few mink coats as well. So that's all courtesy of you. Frank, question to you. You've done everything possible in order to earn your world title opportunity. You're finally fighting for the world title. What does it mean to you for this opportunity for something you have always wanted the most in your life?
I mean everything. Everything.
You're not even talking confident.
I've been working for it. I've been an underdog in this since I started.
This y'all boy.
From the beginning.
The one y'all roll with.
So
this y'all boy.
Like
now, talk like you mean
it. This is how you see me talk.
You don't talk like you mean it.
You be doing all that tweeting. Let me talk.
That's what I do when I'm in camp.
Let me talk.
I tweet.
Let me talk.
There ain't nothing else to do.
You say you don't do all that talking.
I'd rather tweet than be outside.
Did you say you don't do all
That's
that
a fact.
talking? Huh? Did you say you don't do all that talking?
You'll see. I promise you. And
y'all know I don't do all that
people that
talking.
wrong with you, they will see.
Y'all know I don't do all that talking.
That guy right there,
Hey,
he who you say he is.
Y'all
I'm
know
telling
I
you.
don't do all that talking.
I'm telling you. Look at him.
Everybody
Look at his
knows.
eyes. And y'all, the ones that roll with him, look at his eyes. Look how he's not that. He's not that. He's not.
You ain't been in
I'm
no
gonna show
fight
y'all.
like this. You ain't been in no fight
Show
like this.
y'all.
Nobody.
I'm gonna show y'all.
Nobody.
I'm telling you.
Nobody.
I'm telling you.
Let me ask you a few questions about the fight itself. Frank, to you, what do you need to do to
It's
slow
gonna
down
get real.
Gervonta? What is
It's
it?
gonna get real.
How much have you studied him? What are you going to need to do to slow him down? He's one of the hottest fighters in the world today.
I've been watching everything. I know how his ass walk. I've been watching everything. I mean, I'm getting on
You got that
I'm gonna touch him up.
You
I'm
got
gonna
that
touch his
video
ass
going?
up. Just I'm
You
gonna
got that
touch his
video
ass
going?
up.
Yeah, the one
I know how him and his whole team walk. I know how they all
Yeah.
walk.
Well, Tank, how about for you? What have you seen in Frank Martin, and what kind of fight do you expect him to bring to you?
A break hand is his best shot.
You better not miss. You better not miss. You fuck around with some lunge, you gonna run into one. You know about
I
it.
just said your break hand, dumbass.
Oh, I got more than just a brick hand, dumbass. What you talking about? Full arsenal.
No, you don't.
Yeah, okay.
No,
You'll see.
you don't.
You gonna see.
No, you don't.
You gonna see.
It don't happen over a couple months or 2 months. It gotta happen.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
That's
It gotta
right.
happen.
I like that you got that.
You know what I mean? I started when I was 7, not 15.
Come
Come on, bro.
It don't matter when you
Come
start.
on. Come
When you
on.
start.
Come on. the trainer is coming for a check. I'm telling you that now.
Okay.
Yeah, that trainer that's next to him coming for a check.
Okay.
He know what type of, he know.
So
He been
where
a
does
trainer
it,
for a minute.
for both of you, either you, where does this immediate animosity come from? Have you had problems for a while with each other? Is it
No,
is
it's
this
just-
real?
it's
Is this just made up for the fight?
It's just, it's real. This is two dogs.
He's from the
It's two
suburbs.
dogs. It's two
He's from the
dogs.
suburbs.
I'm from the motherfucking
Me and him don't got
suburbs.
nothing in common.
You don't know. We
But
talking
but
about-
but
we
the
talking
female
crazy.
he got.
That's the problem.
But that little female he got, she probably around here somewhere. Little female.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's move on. Listen, this is a tremendous fight. June the 15th, Saturday, MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss it. Tickets are available at ASX.com. Available Wednesday, May the 8th. Pre-sales, one day earlier. Tuesday, May the...
I don't know what I got to do now. It's going to
Back up all the way. I don't see the cinema. I actually see the cinema. No running.
Oh my God.
Stars. Look out back, please. Stars. Everybody look out back. Down and front, please. Right here, right here. Down and front. All right, trainer, you want to come in real quick? Everything out back, in the back.
You don't like body shots. You don't like body shots. No, I don't want to prove to you. I want to prove to the niggas that you preach to. I want to prove to the niggas back home.
They know what you
in
don't know.
Detroit.
They know what you don't know.
You from the suburbs.
They know what you don't know.
You is trash.
Say that about
Everything out
everybody.
back, please.
You
You
from the
ain't fun about
suburbs.
like you. That's the
From the
thing.
suburbs.
That's the thing. You ain't fun about like that. That's the problem.
The trainer, he
Everybody down here, please. Down here.
ass whooping time.
Act crazy.
That 8th round.
That round you fuck around, act crazy and run into some shit. Yeah.
Niggas always think I'm the one to run into some shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm always the one to run into some shit, right? But they to be the ones on that ass.
Different. It's different.
Okay.
It's different.
Go a front runner,
This
bro.
shit different.
Go a front runner,
Different. And you know it.
Go a front runner, bro. You know what happened.
No, you know what happened.
You know what happened.
Yeah. And everybody, please show me. Please show it to me. Please show it to me. Don't have it chopped up. Show it to me.
We want that video.
Look, let's see that video right here. First round. First round. But I'm saying the first round. Look at the first round.
Drop that video.
Where's the video? I'm saying the video.
Where's the video?
Show me the video.
Where's the video? We want to see. Show the people. Footage out, Son.
Is it true you guys were going to fight outside afterward?
I'm always stand with him. I'm always stand with him and let me do what we gotta do, bro.
Where's the video? Where's the video? Give 30 seconds. Give 30 seconds. I'll get you a video. 30 seconds.
Yo, 6'9", come on.
Another video.
Stay down now. Stay down. Y'all gotta get down. Down in front, y'all gotta get down.
Airdrop on. Make a new video.
They talk. They good. They fit. They talk. I like the energy. They talk. They good. I like the energy. We just want to see a good fight. You're going to get that. You're going to get that. That's a good one. We all waiting for the video. I like it.
What's the video?
Hey, sit down.
We good, y'all. This is what that's how the fight game supposed to be. That's how the fight game supposed to be. This is what the fan want to see.
Let us see it.
Becoming friends.
Show me what it. 100 fights. Show me the footage. I want to show you one. I'm smoking for real. On the 15th, y'all gonna see. On the 15th, y'all gonna see.
That's what y'all was gonna show me? That's what y'all show me? That's what y'all show me. That's what y'all show me.
Tight. Let's show the world, man. Are you gonna release the video? We don't do that. We don't drop videos.
All right, Frank Marvin. Fighters will be available for interviews in 1 second.